Alrighty, guys, it's Wing here with another episode. This is Setting the New Heights. It's rank grind, a lot of reviews and rants. And the only thing I have to say after today, as far as like rank goes, is 100% like what the f. Like I don't know like what's going on right now, but
Anybody who has the chance can be a hero.
but
I
um
believe that.
the amount of throwers, dude, is genuinely insane. Like my throwers per hour had to be at least like 4 to 5, bro. Like there was legit a point in this day where like I played a game, like I played like 5 games in a row that all had throwers, and it's like it was legit like a Jeff that I played with today, who was literally like every time he got his ult, he would just ult his teammates and just throw him off the map, and like we don't even know like what made this guy decide to start throwing. Like bro, he never said anything. There was no arguments. We had a decent comp, bro. Everything was fine. And then like we're playing a game and we're wondering like why are we losing? And it's like I started looking at the kill feed, and it's like every time he ults, he's just killing this team. And I don't know, man. Like I can handle a lot when it comes to like when it comes to like winning and losing. Like I can take any loss,
Pretty sure those are bad
but
guys.
like I can't handle like people at least not trying to compete, bro. And like I feel like I lost my cool a couple times today. I probably said some shit to some people I probably shouldn't have. I mean I did end up apologizing to like at least people that I felt deserved it, But I gotta keep a cool head, bro. Like that doesn't getting tilted doesn't make you play any better. I did play some no crosshair Spidey today. I feel like I had some okay, I don't know what that was. Um I feel like I had
Now I gotcha.
some pretty decent games without the crosshair. I do feel like I I ended up having to swap Spidey so I put the crosshair back on, but I might just like no crosshair unless I'm playing sniper, just because like at sniper
Watch
ranges you
out,
kind
they're
of
headed
need
our
it to
way.
because you can't like see what you're shooting at. But like yeah, like hold on, let me see. I really genuinely can't aim like with a crosshair on my screen. I didn't save that before I changed it off. Vertical opacity or overrate. Keep that there. I just feel like it takes a bit too much time to keep like between games. I wouldn't say it takes too much time. It's annoying for me to keep going back and forth.
Now I gotcha. Boom!
Yeah,
See ya.
I do feel like my aim is a bit better on Spidey with no crosshair. I don't know. I might just start sending it like this, honestly.
Crack the whip. They're pretty sure those are
But
bad guys.
yeah. So I have another. It's gonna be a double upload day. I have another video uploading as we speak. It should be just about done. But yeah, the consensus for the day is like there's so many throwers and there's so many there's not enough tank players, bro. I had to flex tank a lot today just because like I feel like Spidey's just one of those characters that like you can't you're not really gonna do well if your tank can't like hold space and attention, right? And that goes for like any diver. So it's like if the tank's not doing good, like even if I am having a decent game, I'm not gonna be able to like get enough value. I feel like out of this character without like a tank that's at least decent. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a tank to fucking carry the game or whatever, but like you do have to at least make the other tanks scared to turn around, right?
Watch out, they're headed
And
our
that's
way.
where I feel like the DPS tanks have their place in this game, right? Like people say like okay, you don't want like there's so much poke damage, like you want a shield, right? But I feel like there's so much like the healing in this game is so high. Like if you have a diver, somebody who can like keep themselves alive without having heals, you know, there isn't much need. I feel like to play like Strange or Magneto. Play Play Thor, play Thing, play another dive tank like Hulk. I wouldn't say Cap. I feel like Cap does like I feel like since Cap is like a true dive tank, like he doesn't really do well on the front lines. That like you kind of don't want too many other divers on his team just because like you guys are kind of gonna get rolled. But yeah, I put a lot of tanks today.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
So yeah, we're just we're gonna get straight into it. There's not really much to. Oh, you know what? Am I canceling with the cluster? Yeah, there's not really too much to say. I do want to get one more before I. But yeah, we had some pretty decent games on Spidey. I mean, I played a lot today, and I fell out of gold one. I was a game away from plat, I think.
Crack the whip.
I was a game away from plat
That's a long way down.
again, and then I just went on like the fattest lock streak of all time, dude. But yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. I feel like it's gonna be kind of hard to choose like which games that I need to watch back and see what I did wrong, just because like there were so many people who fucking threw. I definitely do want to find this game with that Jeff. It was on Hell's Heaven. We won this one, so it wasn't that. Wait, no, 2-8. Oh no, that's not this game. I mean, this game was washed. It was a team diff, honestly. We lost so fast. I'm pretty sure we FF. So let me find Hell's Heaven. I mean, this is a quick match. I took a break from ranked. I went on a walk. You see, like I went outside, touched some grass for about an hour. I came back, did a couple quick matches, and then went back in a comp, hoping to get back in a flat. But that shit obviously did not happen, as you guys can see. Was it this game? No, 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 no. Hell's Heaven. Where are you? That shit pissed me off. 15. I this is a Namor game. I mean, Tank was getting fucking rolled, dude. I was getting fucking rolled. I swapped to Widow to try and shoot the squids down, and he swapped off. But I mean, by that point, the ball was already rolling so hard, it was kind of hard to stop it at all. Did I play too many games to even find this? Like, where is this game at? Is it this one? Where's this game? I played that today. I'm in yesterday at this point. Yeah, 7/16. So the 17th was today. Was it this game? His name was Aku. He played Jeff, and I know it was today. Oh, maybe it was this game. Yeah, this guy was griefing hard, bro, and I don't know. I don't know why. I legitimately have no idea why, bro. I mean, you can see how short this game is. We FF because we just didn't want to play with dude. Like there was no arguments. We banned, like we all agreed on the bans. Like everything was cool, and this guy just comes in the game and he's just like I got it there. I tried to do the pull, and that shit just like it's bugged right now. It doesn't always come out for some odd reasons, even if you're in range.
Now I've got something to prove.
What is F4? Like I don't like he was doing it. Like, he tricked us, bro. He was healing. He was doing his thing, and then he just like as soon as he got his ult, he just ulted everybody off the point, bro. Even though like our group didn't know how to use cover in the slightest, bro. He's just face tanking all the damage he possibly could. I don't know what rocket's going up there. Like I guess Adam dying, I mean Rocket dying just like, you know, set him off. He just yeah. Like look at this, bro. Like what's his problem? Like we lost the first team fight. Big whoop, bro. There's still so much game left.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
He farmed his ult again and he ulted them off yet again and then we just quit, bro. Cause it's like, bro, what are you doing? And you know that death there is on me. I should have been more patient. Our team wasn't back. They were all you know, sitting back here. I shouldn't have went in there.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
I forced out the ult there. And he just ults us again and he throws like he just farms SVT by doing this. Like I legit don't know what the fuck his problem was, bro. Fucking thrower, bro. And like the game after this, I had a guy who's playing the thing, who died once because he went in by his fucking self, like classic int thing, and just sits and spawn. He's 0-2. Everybody else has a kill, and for some reason they're blaming me, bro. And it's like, bro, like why are you guys blaming me, bro? Our fucking Magneto has died 4 times.
Where's
He's
the
1 and
timeline
4.
where we all
Our
just
thing
go
is
down to
0
the
and 2.
bodega for a sandwich?
How do you expect me to fucking do anything if our tanks are permadead, bro? If there's always a tank fucking permadead, like your DPS aren't going to be able to
30
DPS,
seconds
bro.
before you attack. Get ready.
So yeah, at this point, I was really laying into this dude. I was saying some really awful things, which honestly, like you know, I should be better. I should be better, bro. You know.
The battle starts in 5.
I would say some things like I cannot repeat. Genuinely cannot repeat, but yeah, we FF, bro.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
So yeah, I mean like simple, bro, and I genuinely I don't understand. I don't understand what his problem was. Like, at least try to win the game, bro. You're not gonna win all of them. Like Galacta loves to say, you're not gonna fucking win them all. So, what game do we wanna win here? Let's watch one that's close. One that was winnable that we lost. This one I think was winnable. Their Hella was cracked. I don't normally ban Hella, but I feel like in these ranks there's not really anybody good enough to warrant it. But yeah, I flexed tank. As you can see, I have the most finals. But like my 12 deaths definitely isn't the 12 deaths definitely isn't excusable. We FF'd on this one too. But yeah, Thor was just holding the off angles. I played with Trash Economy before. I guess he knew that I like to play flankers and divers. I mean, the only besides tanks, the only non-flanking character that I have in my bag really is Bucky. I mean, obviously, like I play Widow and I can play hit scan, but like I don't know, my aim isn't consistent enough. And he knows. And then the thing about Thor is that like you can't win the 1v1. There's no character in this game besides
That puts some
maybe
pep in
Iron
my
Fist
step.
if he plays it perfectly that can win those ones.
Spider sling. There they go. Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
But this one was winnable, bro. I gotta see. And the thing about a lot of these games is that I tend to start very well, but then as the match goes on and people start adapting, then my Spidey falls apart a bit. Yeah, like
Self-guided spider bombs? Yikes.
I don't know. At this point, I'm pretty sure I have the crosshair back on.
It's spider time!
Or do I? Or is it only showing it now because I turned it back on? Well, no, I turned it off just now, right? I'm pretty sure I get Eller here, right? I get somebody here.
Shields up!
Put some pep in my step. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I don't know what I was trying to ult there. What the fuck was I trying to ult there?
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was just bad on me. I whiffed. I definitely have to stop overcommitting. I definitely overcommit a lot. Like if I
I'm not a
miss, I need
vengeful
to
person, but
realize
today I'll
that
make an exception.
it's time to fucking leave. If you fuck up the combo, it's time to leave, bro.
Feeling good.
But that's normally just like a bad
Gotta
habit
put
from
some
like
pep in my step.
playing against like in quick match and playing against players who just aren't that good. I need to work on like the web tips and stuff too. Like I need to take a day and just start going into like quick match. I mean into aim labs more. Yeah, overextended there, but I don't know. That was a weird ult from that Ella. I don't know why
I gotta do better this time.
she chose that angle or why you let it kill me. But yeah, like target priority is something I need a bit. I need to definitely start taking more of a second to see who's out of position.
Lifesaver.
See who's out of position and see who's I told Jeff here,
Better than
I'm
Aunt
good,
May's
bro.
chicken soup.
Don't get somebody killed because you turned around. The Thor is funny, bro.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I really just ulted there to
Put some
survive.
pep in my step.
I was hoping I could get the pick on Hela, but Magneto did a good job of
Crack
him.
the whip.
Like, yeah, I'm having a pretty decent game here. I feel like it was on defense where we kind of fell apart, right? What's my KD at this point? Yeah, I'm 7-2 with 5 finals. Like I'm having
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
Scarlet Witch is applying a lot of pressure. We have
Pretty
screen.
sure those are bad guys.
Which is and you know the crazy thing is that
Feeling
like
good.
those two overheads hit, but like there's so many times where like I do that exact same thing and they whiff, right?
Put some pep in my step.
I don't know. The character's just so inconsistent, man. And it's like
Better than
I really
Aunt
do
May's
have
chicken
fun
soup.
when I'm playing him, but it's like at this point, it's hard to justify keeping this up, bro. Let's see what our I feel like Jeff is one of those characters. If you don't have the ult like right then and there, then it's like I don't know. The longer you wait, the more people spread out, the less
Better than Aunt May's
the
chicken
less
soup.
value that you're gonna get out of it. I mean, sometimes waiting is a good thing, especially like if they have a portal and they start grouping up to survive. But I don't know. I feel like Jeff's ult should be used to like
Crack the whip.
We can always count on you.
Feeling good.
it's like you need to.
Shields up.
I feel like it's more to sacrifice yourself for sacrifice yourself to give your team a second chance, right? And then whatever kills that you get is just like I wanted to ult that, but then I like hesitated.
A little help, please.
Now I've got something to prove. Pretty sure those are bad guys. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I was a bit surprised that she killed me through that because like what I get like what 500 overshield.
I gotta do better this time.
I was hoping to get all three there, but it happens.
Nice.
Yeah, at this point the game was lost. I try to go back and touch, like I wait by the portal to go back and touch, but it didn't let me touch. I go at like what 2 seconds. But see, okay, so like on the replay, I clearly didn't make it in time. While I was playing the game, it seemed like I still had a second, and I got the desync. It's so bad on this game, bro. Like there's so many times where
You'll need a
like what's
cover
actually
key to
happening
win
and what you
this
see on
one.
your screen isn't. It's just like not the same. And I know that's like something that like is bound to happen when you have like 6 people connected by the internet. But yeah, I swapped to Thor here to try and since we're on defense now, like I know that Spidey can hold a lot of space. But like yeah, we didn't really have a bad game. Like the only 2 things that I
I
really
am
need to
Asgardian, but I feel a deep
that I can take
kinship
from
with
this
the
is like
mortals of Earth.
not hesitating and not overcommitting, right? And I think that's the same things that we can kind of glean from yesterday, even though
30
like it was a
seconds
bit
before
worse.
you attack.
The thing is
Get
that
ready.
like once the games start getting close and you start getting in your head like all right, like you start it's crunch time and you start getting in your head like okay, like I want to win, I want to win.
You should know by now that I'm far
It's hard not to start it's hard not to send it, right?
Well, in that case, we'll just have to wait and see. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
But it was a good push. We had a good game. We had a good push.
Skin like Uru.
So we need to see like what we could have done here at the store. Yeah, I got bumped back to the spawn door by the other door, and that was a mistake. I fall over, and the rest of my
The
team falls
lightning of
over. So,
Asgard returns.
yeah, that was me. I overextended there. They get the ball rolling because
Wrath
of
of
my foot.
Asgard. I am strengthened. 'Twas but a scratch.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Enemy is here. I am strengthened. The wrath of Asgard.
bonus health to help me survive there. It was just a half second on that invis. Oh, she had the right idea, but I overextended.
The lightning of Asgard returns.
I overextended again, bro.
Almost
Fuck.
there. Don't turn back now.
That was my fault again.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Battle fury burns. Our adversaries gather.
Dude, whoa, I'm lucky throwing this game. Sheesh. Those 3 deaths back to back really cost us. Like I gained so much free ground, it's like damn. Did our heals die? No. I mean, they were under a lot of pressure though.
I am Thor Odinson.
Damn, that shit was my fault, dude.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Incoming. That's what I need.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Yikes.
My mission isn't over yet.
You probably should have just played Chilton's there, bro.
I'm doing this my way.
The problem is that like my bag really is just storing cap, bro. I've been learning I've been learning Hulk, but he doesn't really solve the problem, huh?
Enemy in front of us.
Yeah, I definitely need to start getting back to aim labs, bro.
That's what I need.
My aim is a lot worse than it has been. Yikes. I mean, I feel like we've seen enough, bro. We're just getting rolled over. Yikes. But you know what? I'm mad enough to say that that was my fault. Even though I had the most finals, but that was, I mean, that's mainly from like what the first game, which is actually kind of crazy. But it is an objective. It's an objective based game, bro. It's not about the kill number. So yeah, that shit was. I threw that one. That was my bad. Let's see this one on Midtown. Yeah. So this game like I was trying to help my team. This one I know for a fact that it was my fault, but like their comp really just hard countered everything that I can play. Like Mantis and Invis. I don't really play Invis, dude. I can feel sometimes if it's necessary, but since we had 2 heals, like I'm most comfortable on Mantis, and it's just not enough heals, right? Compared to like Loki, Cloak, and then you have like Squirrel Girl and Scarlet Witch countering like my Star Lord and my Bucky, and there's a Thing fucking my Iron Fist and my Spidey. I couldn't play Thor because Squirrel Girl was just doing like loads of fucking damage. I tried to play Strange, but when I was playing, oh, the only time I played Strange was to TP. Those are TPs when I swapped to Strange. So yeah, I mean, I figured like that there was probably nothing I could have done on that one, regardless. I mean, I just need more characters in my bag, right? Or I just swapped to Squirrel Girl because I was kind of at the point where it's like, all right, I'm just gonna cheese my way out of this rank. Like, I'm kind of tired of playing with like the people that I was playing with. But in reality, those two losses were my fault, right? Like both of these were my fault, 100%. This one, Celestial Husk, was I don't know. They blamed me for this one too, bro. I mean, they're just like they're just dying so much, right? They were saying like, bro, like you're not giving us anything, and it's like, dude, like I have the least deaths. I'm tied for second place in finals. You know, like, and even though this guy, had more finals and had more damage, it's like you're never there for us when we need you. We can't hold a point, bro. You know, I swapped to Strange for TP plays, but there's nothing I could do. Every time I got the pick, right, it's like my team's already falling over, and I have to just get out. This was a decent one. I mean, shit. This guy low key carried the game now. Mr. Fantastic. No, they had a really really good thing. They had good heals. This was a good game. This is a good game. We'll come back to this one on Morocco. That's the one, right? Yeah, we'll come back to that. If you can't find something else, I want to watch more. This. Okay. I joined into this quick match. I was a substitute. I played Cap. Put them all in jail. Brought it back for my team. I played Cap in this one too. Put them all in jail. um, let's see. Let's what other. So this one, okay. So I played Cloak and Dagger here because I was so fucking pissed at our healers, right? I was taking this game. I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, I was taking this game, and you know, Psylocke was just running over both of our heals, and they were trying to say, like, oh, like we need we need peels, and it's like at some point, bro, it's like you have to be able to like survive, bro, because like whenever we need you guys, like you're fucking dead. And the crazy thing about it is that it's not like I wasn't looking for Psylocke when I was playing Thor. It's that like I force Psylocke out and I turn around and I try to go back and help you know my thing or my Thor, and then Psylocke is back there again, and it's like, bro, at some point, just fight back, bro. Just shoot her. Like if we can't survive for the 1 second that you're trying to deal with Psylocke, then that's us. That's your tanks being dog shit, right? But you know what? I'm gonna have to watch this one back, yeah, because the healers are trying to blame us, and it's like, bro, like, what do you want us to do, bro? Like, we have a lot of shit going on up here, bro. Like, we're trying to hold down the fort, and it just got to the point where it's like, like let's just ff, bro, because like I don't know what I can do for you at this point, man.
Our adversary scatters.
Like we get the first pick, we're forcing them back. Me and Thing are doing like loads of damage, right? Like we're forcing them out.
My power grows. You have need of my strength. Mechanical spiders. Mine. My power.
See, I mean, they fought back and I killed her that time.
Asgard is with
You have Squirrel Girl, right? She can sit back. She can sit back and on heels and not like She doesn't have to be somewhere else and flank. You know, she can sit right on top of you guys, right? The thing gets another pick there. They get rezzed by Rocket.
Behold the god of thunder!
I think I die here because I overhit him trying to. Do I? No, I don't. So yeah, after that Psylocke roll, it was basically over, bro. Like they just kept
You shall be our champion.
on deep. No, it was really on defense that they were struggling. Yeah, she flanked again. And it's like, bro,
I am
you get
Thor
ulted,
Odinson, god of
by her the first time. We survive. We're holding the fort down because one of our supports survives, and then you walk back to the point without ever saying anything about Psylocke, right? And then it's like she's on the cons and you saying like Psylocke, 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 and I was like, bro, like, you have to say something before you're dead, bro. Like there's five other players on the enemy team. Like you can't just hang back there and hug you every time Psylocke is coming, right? Even though like yeah, like we're supposed to like somebody has to feel you, but at the same time it's like, bro, you have comms, right? I'm trying to stop the fucking thing from walking you down. I'm trying to stop this fucking Phoenix from walking you down, right?
Behold the god of thunder!
Yeah, and then we die again to Psylocke. All right, let's go back and see what happened here. Right, because at this point, like me and the thing are hooping, bro.
Awaken the rain.
And the crazy part about it is that besides oh well, they do kind of have a lot of poke.
Awaken the rage of battle.
What used to be F6? Yeah.
That's better. Sayonara.
All right, so
Sight. This will do nicely.
is that supposed to be our fault? There was 2 DPS sitting on top of you guys, and the fucking Invis gets killed.
You're mine.
But you know what? I should keep a better eye on the fucking kill feed, right? I should start falling back as soon as that happens. But now she has ult, and then she's just gonna backline us again.
Sayonara. Not taking much damage.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch over.
Mind over matter. Farewell.
Start pushing us back.
Step aside.
Disappear! My friends are here!
Out of sight.
I end there. That's my
You're
fault.
mine. Many thanks. Sayonara. You're mine.
I feel like the common theme in all these games is that I overextend a lot. But it's like
Power grows. We are too few.
I should probably just keep running there, right?
What battle can continue without Thor? The wrath of Asgard. On lightning confinement.
I don't know. I feel like you know, one thing I probably need to do more as a tank is to lead the front lines. And cover these off angles a bit more. I had to change my sound settings because like the way that I have it set up right now is that it's always
Behold the god of thunder!
towards also ass. Cover those off angles a bit more so like stuff like this
What
doesn't
battle
happen.
can
But then it's
continue
like
without
I don't know.
Thor?
It's a tough line to toe, right? Because like you
Battle fury burns. When I awaken, enemies fall. The enemy is here.
when you a lot of the times you like you know you try to do like the off tank thing and cover the other angles, and then it's like your team gets rolled over.
Slow down.
But yeah, I feel I definitely have to figure out like how we can like try and stop this from happening. Because I mean, at the end of the day, there probably is something I could be doing to like
In the rage of battle.
stop Psylocke from like just running us over. But at the same time, it's like I definitely want to stop the team from running us over. Because he's not like, or maybe he's just like a comp thing, right? Maybe, yeah, so I TP, I talked to Strange.
I'm
TP.
opening a portal.
Maybe Strange is probably like just the play here from the beginning, right?
Pentagram of Parah.
I always like to put my
Ben Grimm. I am strengthened.
my TPs in a place where somebody can live for a second. Because you put it like right on the point, unless it's like a very, very, very last second. But you put it right on the point, they're just gonna explode you guys. Yeah, that game was a wash.
0-2-2.
You got
Time
outperformed
to
by
switch
Psylocke.
things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Because like I mean like even though like I do feel like I probably could have done more to like you know stop Psylocke from hooping the way that she was, but at the same time it's like as a support man you have to have some sort of like self preservation at some point, right? The guy he's just on comm saying like Psylocke,
When
Psylocke, Psylocke
science failed me,
all game, and it's
magic
like
was
bro, every
there.
time you say something about Psylocke you're already dead, bro. How are we supposed to help you? In the heat of the moment, I'm not
30
gonna mess with
seconds before you
Psylocke every
attack.
time.
Get ready.
Even though like to be a good tank, you probably do have to like
Here
take it
you're
take
Real tough guy.
I don't play favorites.
take that into account. But it's like it's hard because it's like there's so much happening right in front of you, right?
Why would I do that?
There's so much happening like right in front of you. I was gonna try and like TP them off the map, but I realized that you can't push it past, so I just blocked both doors.
Pentagram of Parah.
Somebody had managed to get out though.
Enemy in front of us. I am strengthened for battle.
But I mean, the truth is, I suck with strength. So I swapped to the shield because I was thinking, all right, maybe like before there was too much pressure for them to like try and deal with Psylocke because there was no shield.
Out, dark magic.
But I don't know, playing Strange with melee tank scares me, and it's like I default to Strange even though like I play more Magneto because he's easier. But like, you know, Magneto has too many skills for me to try and keep up with. Like,
You're halfway there. Keep going. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Enemy in front of us. Good medicine.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I purged the
I hold my shield for a couple extra seconds there just because I know like once I hit 100%, I can't get healed.
without the other.
Psylocke on the flank again. I have split here. I don't know why my L1 like canceled like that, like the flying thing. I was trying to keep going up and that shit just fell back down on me. I was kind of pissed.
You're halfway there.
So at that point, I was like, all right, maybe this strength doesn't work, and I try to play some Venom. I'm just trying to at this point. But I don't know. Like, my tanking on
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
yeah, that was an hint for me as well. Not that it wouldn't matter. They just both jumped us.
We have returned.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
My thing was that I was gonna try and like play Venom, disrupt the back line, and then whenever they're struggling with Psylocke, I could just swing back out. Swing back out onto them like with Psylocke, but it's like, you know, at this point, like I'm not even getting any heals anymore. Like they're just perma dead. Like I can't. And so yeah, at that point I was pretty pissed, and I was like, bro,
Don't let
like
anything stand in your way.
just stop healing, bro. Like you clearly can't survive at all.
Thanks.
I am Asgard might.
Against the world.
Lights out.
My turn to shine.
You know, you can clearly tell that I'm pissed off. I'm misclicking my skills.
Us against the world.
She still manages to get that dude.
That took the edge off. Thanks.
My time to shine.
But yeah, I feel like the main issue is that the healers aren't healing each other, right? I'm the only one that even turns around and tries to save that invis right there. The Luna is just like, you know, she doesn't give a fuck that the invis is about to get killed. The invis didn't give a fuck anytime the Luna was about to get killed, and it's like, damn, bro. You know, like nothing against those guys, but like that's a fundamental that you have to have if you're gonna play support, bro. It doesn't matter who the fuck else is is on the field, bro. Your support gets healed first if they're dying. So yeah, I mean that shit was a wash, dude. I definitely could have tanked better. Like there was definitely some times where I overextended, but maybe me overextending pressures them into feeling like, all right, we have to like constantly pocket the tanks. But it's like if I stop getting healed, bro, I'll back up. Shit, part of the reason why I probably I'm going so hard is because I am getting a thousand fucking heals per second. This is a pretty good game. I avoided this guy after this game. Oh, no, no, I avoided this motherfucker. This is the person that I avoided after this game, and then I got into a game with him again. Sadly, I don't know how that shit worked, but this guy wasn't so bad. But at the same time, but he just kept like we were trying to tell him like just please stop swapping, bro. Like you're losing us ult economy. Like I had that issue in another game as well. I was having a pretty decent game on Adam. I just had to swap the Thor and just try and win it with one healer, and we did. We kind of walked over this team. This was simple. Their Spider Man was the only person who was actually kind of decent. Um, let's see what other games can we watch. Yeah, we'll watch one more. Um, I really don't want to watch the SVP games because that means that I played well, and there just wasn't much I could do for them. Um, yeah, I don't want to watch SVP games. It means I played well. This one was close. Let's see what I could have done better here. I played Star Wars this game. Oh, I remember this game. This one honestly kind of just came down to like ult economy. This guy wasn't exactly doing the best, but we were still in it. It was an overtime hold at the very end that they won the game off of. So I mean, there's not much I can say there. Celestial Husk. I played Thor this game and Iron Fist. Yeah, so this is the game that I was talking about, like where this guy went 0 and 2. He was sitting in spawn. He was 1 and 4, like from like out of the gate. And it's like, bro, I was trying to tell him, like, bro, one of y'all just get off tank, bro. I'll do it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what that. And again, they blamed me, and I felt like I was like, bro, like you're talking about like the DPS not like DPSing. There's always a tank dead, bro. And it's like I the issue I'm starting to feel like that I'm starting to feel like that there is with divers is that like a lot of people, like a lot of your teammates, don't know how to play around them. This was just a team diff. We got washed. This guy, I mean, obviously he's playing group Penny. He's always probably gonna have the most picks, but yeah, me and Ultron were the only other ones who did any work. I was kind of over like the diving at this point. I was because I started the game on tank. Did I? I did not start this game on Hawkeye. I know that much. I would have just that would have been throwing. What was that? Hall of the Jolly at? We won this one. Fucking I did this damage as Spider Man, by the way, for the most part. I didn't play too much Thorn Strange. Let's see what we did well here. Or I could have been throwing on Spider-Man and I swapped the team to try and save the game. I don't like Midtown, dude. I really don't like this map. It's so claustrophobic. Yeah, I was doing the pull there, and it's like it doesn't. It comes out. It doesn't come out, but for like a full second later, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
Okay, so yeah, we had a.
Nice.
Our tanks were just getting rolled by Wolverine. Like I don't realize. I don't think people realize this. Like you kind of have to. That was unfortunate, bro. That was unfortunate, bro. Our torch really wasn't applying any pressure.
Now
Our
I've got
tanks were
something to
really
prove.
just getting rolled. I wasn't getting any picks.
Look who's here.
Flaming.
That uppercut whiffing was wild, by the way. I was so mad about that. And I'm trying to do the pull here, and it's like that shit. It's not working.
Right now.
So I just aim at somebody else. Yeah, I mean, the character's fucking bugged as fuck right now, broken as hell. The pull, like, genuinely
I'm not a vengeful person,
doesn't work a
but
lot of the
today
time.
I'll make an exception. Yeah. Flaming.
I anti-there. I shouldn't have went into that kill.
Back in the swing of things.
I mean, at this point, I was kind of, I'm pretty sure I decided to tank. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of tank players don't realize that, like, yeah, Wolverine is broken as fuck, but you still have to, like, fight back, bro. You still have to fight back, bro. Like, I mean, even though it's a losing battle, it's an uphill battle, you have to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Especially like Strange, like he's holding up your shield. Like Wolverine does melee damage, bro. You like shoot him, bro. You have a better chance fucking shooting him than you do holding your shield up. It does nothing. So yeah, then our Strange swaps to Moon Knight. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die there.
What battle can continue without Thor?
But yeah, I yeah, I mean, yeah. Without a damage boost, my ult would have been useless anyway, so.
The current score is 0.
By this point, after the day I've had, I was really pissed.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're
I was
on.
going off on our fucking Emma, and I was like, bro, like,
You'll need a top
you guys, like,
team to
you
win
and
this
Strange are
one.
just fucking walking backwards the whole game, bro. Like, even if you are getting fucked up by Wolverine, you have to at least hold your ground. You're dying anyway, bro. fight back. At the end of the day, if things are going wrong, you can't panic and like and hold up your shield while Wolverine is fucking shredding you like it's gonna save you. It's not. You know, and the crazy thing is
It
that
was
like
on
Emma
Earth that I truly learned what it was to become
Emma
a
has her
hero.
diamond form, right? Like just go diamond form. You're gonna take less damage. Grab Wolvie and hope your team hope your team saves you, bro. You know, like
30
trust your
seconds before
teammates.
you attack. Get ready.
I feel like as a tank player, you have to trust your teammates, bro.
No, I don't fight to hurt people. I fight to heal them.
Like give them a chance. Give them a chance to save you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Because like
1.
what happens is right. If you're tanking and you're taking a load of fucking pressure, and you're not playing around cover, or you don't like try to like reapply some of that pressure back to them, then you know all that pressure that you're under gets fucking applied to your teammates as well, and it makes their job
Please.
trying to get Wolvie off of you or
I am Thor,
trying to heal
Odinson,
you even
God of
harder,
Thunder. Battle Fury first.
right? Because even though like I got caught by Wolverine there, I got fucked up. I was jumping up and around. I was on cart trying to get the passive healing. Trying to survive for long enough for somebody to fucking, heal my ass, heal my big fat ass, right? My big chunky health bar. It goes both ways.
Little man of metal, you shall be our champion this day.
But I don't know. I feel like that's something that I try to do on Spider-Man a lot, where it's like, all right, I'll pull a Penny off or I'll pull a Groot off, and then it's like, somebody will just go on about their fucking business, and I was like, bro, like that's not what you do. That's not what you fucking do. Kill him with me. Right? I mean, that game that we watched earlier on Rocco, where I fucking killed that Magneto, our tank stayed with me until he knew Magneto was fucking dead. Right? He doesn't stop and go back main until he's like, all right, there's no way Magneto survives here. My Spidey has a full health bar. Magneto's one. He can handle this. That's trust, right? I had a good game that game because, like, there's trust between teammates.
Lightning confinement.
I was shocked that it took her that long to reappear, bro. It's so crazy how broken her ult is. She got a free health bar and it legit took her 2.5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds to reappear on that spot. I thought I had her dead to rights, and I was like, bro, where the fuck is she? Free health pack, bro. It's crazy.
Slow down. Awaken the rage of battle.
And you see, like I'm fighting back Wolverine within line of sight of my team, and there's like not much he can do.
God of Thunder.
I was mad I didn't get the kill there, bro. They were right under my ult, half health, and didn't fucking die. That shit was so whack. I don't know if that was like just a no reg or something, but I don't know. They've been pretty bad this season, bro. I mean, unfortunately for me, every character that I like to play is just mid as fuck at best, man. Just mid as fuck at best. I really gonna have to start like one tricking if I really want to be able to like take majority of it that I play. And this is another thing I was mad about. I was legit standing. I broke that myself, and I was legit standing on the health pack, and it just like it never picked it up. I was pissed as fuck at that death. I was like, bro,
I am Thor, Odinson,
I had the whole
God
thing
of
planned
Thunder.
out. I was gonna break this thing. My team's walking together. They're gonna take this space for me. I'm gonna grab this health back. I'm gonna drop in on them. And, I saw Wolverine. I didn't run for my life because I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a heal. I'm gonna have a second to fight back. It just didn't pan out. I was really mad about that shit, man. I was like, what the hell? Like the desync and the registration on this game, dead ass does need some work, bro. And it's like, at the end of the day, bro, I should probably never be there, right?
I am barely wounded.
if I'm standing one on one with Wolverine by myself, I genuinely shouldn't be trying to take that fight ever. But it's like,
What
I'm trying to get
battle
some
can
heals, dude.
continue without
Get that
thought?
vehicle moving again!
I thought that like that whole pack was there. You know what I'm saying? I should have got the heal way before he dashed at me.
Battle Fury first.
So it's like, I would have never stood there that long. I was like, all right, I'll get the heal and I'll fucking hammer out.
Beholds the God of Thunder! Awaken the rage of battle. I am bearing
And now that Emma's locked in, I was talking shit to her, but she really locked the fuck in. She was carrying for a second. She's fighting back against Wolverine. I guess because she sees me fighting back, and we're encouraged to fucking go ham. The like no, disrespect to the Strange, but like he's passive, right? He was a much better Moon Knight. And it wasn't until I talked to Tank that I realized that, like, okay, maybe this guy wasn't a Tank player, he was just feeling for us, right? And I don't feel like enough people say that, right? Like, they'll flex even though they aren't a flex, right? They'll flex even though they aren't a flex. And I'd rather you just say, like, hey, like, I'm willing to flex, but I'm really not a flex, right? I'd respect that way more, even though I respect you trying. It's ranked, bro. We're trying to win. Like, play somebody you know how to play. You know what I'm saying? He swaps to Moon Knight, and all of a sudden, he's having some impact. Look at him. He's walking forward like he's supposed to, like a fucking tank should. Like he was never doing on fucking Strange, Look how much more confident he is now that he's playing a character he knows how to fucking play. And it's like I legit, I have no problem flexing, bro. It's just like people will be on comms and not communicate. I'll never understand it. And it wasn't until like we go on this fucking training arc that I realized that okay, like the Human Torch has been the weak link the whole time. And then the fucking and then once we iron that out and we realize that the Human Torch is one that's not really giving us enough, we ask him nicely, he swaps, and we fucking win this game, Like, it's that simple. But if we would have lost, at least we would have got to a point where it's like, all right, bro, we lost a winnable game. Like we tried our best, and we didn't lose to some bullshit, bro. We lost because they clutched it out. Right? They played better than us at the very end when it mattered. And there's nothing you can say about that.
I'm opening a portal. Leave them to Khonshu.
Down to 30 seconds.
There's never anything you can say about that. The thing that really blows me is that like when I'm playing Spidey, or I'm playing Iron Fist, I'm playing a diver, and then somebody is like, oh, like you need a SWAT, bro, and it's like I'm not having a bad game. It's like, bro, just because like I legit had somebody say, even though like I got the first 4 picks with Spidey, Hella was like, oh, like swap to a good character, and it's like I'm not having a bad game. If we're getting rolled, it's not my fault. If anything, you guys should be trying to see like, okay, how can we help this Spider-Man to keep getting these picks, right? Because what's going to happen is everybody on the enemy team is going to realize that okay, these other players really aren't a threat. They're going to start hard focusing me, or they're going to swap to counter me, and now we're stalling out. We're like now we can't push the point, or we can't stop the point from moving anymore. But I don't know, dude.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Regardless, we're gonna get better, guys.
See right through me. I bet you've heard that before too, Emma.
Regardless, we're gonna get better. Even if it does piss us off, we're gonna 100% do everything that we can to win every game that we can to get better as quickly as we can. Fuck, I hate it when I do this, dude.
The battle starts
Unfortunately, I
in
have a
five,
nicotine addiction, and it's like
4,
I'm trying to
3, 2,
tear this filter to where
1.
it's preparated.
Only 60 seconds left.
The wrath of Asgard. Ignorance will be praised.
But truth be told,
Epic
I really don't like menthols like that, but
twas but a scratch.
non-menthols don't smoke enough for me, bro. I don't like having to smoke these forever and ever.
Champion this day.
Take like 10, 20 puffs.
The wrath of Asgard.
I like to get it over with.
Down to 30 seconds.
If my
No more delays. I'll admit, I truly enjoyed putting you
if my fucking awakening comes out there, I fucking probably beat that Wolverine. But that shit, I was mashing the fuck out of it. I was, and it's like, dude, like, I wish the Thor Force thing was more accurate with like when it's like that half second when it's full. Between that where it's full and where you can use it, it's genuinely aggravating as fuck, bro.
You'll have to keep fighting until you get a winner.
I awaken. Enemies fall.
Yeah, so by this point, I had already apologized to the streams and the fucking Emma because I wasn't being toxic.
Awaken the rage of battle.
I was like, yeah, you know what, like my fault, my bad. Dude. You did a great job.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the
Like
momentum.
when I started playing tank, like the Emma, like the shit started carrying, bro. Like she was ace for a while. Like I don't know what changed. Like I don't know, like some people like respond to shit differently though. Like like I guess me shit talking her made her really put lots of fucking, and like it makes me lots of fucking sometimes too. But I didn't call her out of her name or say anything else disrespectful, bro. I was like, bro, like just tighten up, bro. Like we're not gonna win this game with you playing like that. This is really all I said.
The god of thunder. Judge, jury, executioner.
But yeah, we really turned it around, bro. Even though we didn't push the point as far as super far, we definitely held them.
3. Time to switch things
We
up.
clutched it out. So like
including
yeah,
which side you're on.
there wasn't too much wrong I did here. I definitely feel like
The right heroes could make all the difference.
them swapping the Spidey was a throw, by the way, especially on defense. Not with not with this person in the game. Cloak is easier to kill, believe it or not. As soon as you bait her bubble out, it's like, all right, even if they have fade, it really doesn't. There's not much they can do to stop you. This mother,
All those
Invis
crises
though,
I
if she
quietly
dies to
put
Spider-Man,
out,
I
you
think
have
she
no
deserved it.
idea.
You literally just like, you can, as long as you jump
They'll be coming in 30 seconds.
after he
Stay
pulls
strong.
or before he pulls, like it's impossible for Spidey to get you.
Look at us.
You get hit with the tracer, you jump immediately. Which I don't advise because like a Spider-Man who's better than me will probably know that he hit the tracer and start pulling immediately.
My costume just kind of came
And then
from
you jump,
powers.
it's gonna track you out of your invisibility. But like
The battle starts in 5,
you
4,
I'm opening a
3,
portal.
2.
I was mad about that because I was holding W because I was walking and I like my ADHD brain like just like legit couldn't like couldn't like register that I was still holding the button when I was trying to reposition it to fucking So like yeah, it started moving the second portal before I hit reposition and I was like, oh what the fuck? It was really a brain fart on my part. I told him I was like, yeah, I do with that portal, guys. Like my brain just like shut down for a second. Like my aim is so bad, bro. I definitely need to just take a really long day just to practice shit. Probably like maybe like tomorrow morning.
My life was in peril. Thank you.
Cause because I haven't practiced it in a while. I used to practice it like every day after I got off this game, or like every day before. Like I used to fit it in every day, like legit every day for a while I was playing, but like I don't anymore. Once I get my aim back right, and you know I time it well with my
Judge, jury, executioner.
and I start timing it with like you know pairing it with like my improved game sense, even though it's not perfect, my game sense is better. So yeah, I legit, I feel like I legit carry this defense on with strength though.
By the eye of Agamotto, leave me darkness.
I thought the what's the name cloak was closer.
Double KO.
I thought I was gonna get the double with that first beat.
That's 3.
Good medicine.
But yeah,
Enemy in front of us.
aim is high on the list of things I need to practice. Overextending is high on the list of things I need to practice. And I think those are two things that are easily fixable, bro. It's just a hand-eye coordination thing, like, you know, especially with like me not doing as much hand-eye coordination intensive things as I used to. Because like, you know, like I haven't been in the gym this summer like that. I haven't played any basketball in months, you know. I should have died there, by the way. I don't know what that heck is at that point.
Good medicine. The moon, I purge the darkness.
I should have E'd there. I probably would have got the Emma.
Leave me darkness. By the eye of Agamotto.
Double KO. That's 3. The final 10 seconds.
So yeah, I was proud of this game. I was really proud of this game. You know, our team wasn't having the best game, but we pulled it together.
Final score 4, 2, 3.
And I feel like if I had a tank that was at least as good as me every game, I'd probably have a lot more games, a lot more games that are winnable with Spidey. Our Cloak and Dagger 100% deserve the MVP, by the way. like legit goated. Like super fucking clutch heals. And it's like it's not about the numbers, dude. I tell people all the time it's not about the numbers. Their cloak fucking out healed our cloak by fucking 20,000, bro. But it's like, bro, our cloak made sure that nobody fucking died when it mattered. I can't say the same for their cloak. So yeah, we're gonna probably just end it right there, you know. So yeah, I definitely, if there's anything that I can take from today about like getting better, it's 100% mindset. It's 100% like not getting tilted. It's 100% not overextending. It's 100%
Come to New York
it's
sometime.
100%
I'll do whatever a spider can. Pretty sure those are bad guys.
mindset, overextending. There was something else.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Mindset, overextending, and aim. I need to start practicing my aim again.
Now I gotcha. Boo! See ya.
100% my aim. I am still pretty new to mouse and keyboard. Like for the majority of my life, I've been a controller player. It wasn't until I
Spider
started
Sling. There they go.
playing this game that I really like committed to the mouse and keyboard thing. Like I touch it every once in a while, but it was never something that I really tried to
Pretty sure
focus
those
on.
are bad
But like
guys.
now that I'm pretty much committed to like learning mouse and keyboard, I definitely need to put in like more hours
Crack the
getting
whip.
comfortable with it so that I can
That's
you
a
know
long way down.
not throw my games just because like I'm fucking missing all the time. So
Now
yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah, that's about it,
Crack
man.
the
Let's
whip.
call it a night there. You guys be safe out there. And try to be kind. Something I've been failing at fucking lately. You know, spread love. And you guys be
Spider
safe out
Sling.
there, alright? It's been Wayne.
That's a long way down. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.